For those of you who do not know, my name is Tonya. I am a weight loss coach and I help women shut the refrigerator and open their mind because when we think differently, then we get different results that can be lasting, that will be lasting results that lead to freedoms. So if you know a woman who is ready to lose weight in a way that they want to live, contact me directly. You can message me or you can email me at the number one top coaching, TOP coaching at gmail.com or send me a direct message, either one, and schedule your free 45-minute phone consultation. All right, so you know how I love um, promoting local businesses. Well, today I am promoting my sister. For those of you who do not know, she is a editor. Freelance editor. So get some hand claps in the chat. Get some hand claps and welcome my sister to the show.
Hello.
Her name is Tammy. And I just can't believe I'm like, you know what? I'm promoting everybody else's business on my show. Well, I have family with businesses too. So I was like, you want to be on the show? And she said, yeah. So I'm just gonna ask her some questions and we're just gonna talk. And then y'all comment below if you have questions for her or me. Okay, deal? All right, let's get started. So exactly what is freelance editing? What's a freelance editor?
First of all, let me explain what an editor is
Yeah.
and does. An editor makes corrections on any type of written document, especially when spell check on the computer is not enough. Freelance editor, that means that I am able to work for anybody, and I'm able to set my own prices, and I'm not confined to just working for one person. That's what freelance is.
Oh, okay. See, we learn something new every day. So freelance, you're not just tied down to no contract.
Right. I don't have a contract with anybody.
Gotcha. And then an editor makes corrections. So y'all, let me tell you, I I said this is my editor because English and writing is just not my thing. But I will say, since Tammy been editing for me, because I don't know if you all know this, but most people have a script when they go live or when they're doing a like a speaking engagement. They have a script, whether you know it or not. And they just go preachers, they do it too. And so anytime you have any kind of document or whatever that you've written, you want it to be correct before you present it. And so I always send everything straight to Tammy because she just always but you just tell us, how did it start for
Um,
you?
my passion for editing began during my freshman year in at Tri County Tech under the direction of Dr. Ann Taylor. She was the toughest English composition 101 teacher there was on the campus. But I was like, it was very hard to get an A. She never gave A's, and so I always strived to get the highest B I could get. And I was just intrigued at how she could just take a paper and just make it bleed red with all the errors. And from that day on, I think that's where my passion set in. In freshman college at Tri County.
Wow. Does anybody know that teacher? There's a profession.
She
Professor.
was, yeah, she was a professor at Tri County Tech. I started in 1986. No, 1987. After high school, I rested a year and then I went to Tri County Tech. 1987 is when I met Dr. Ann Taylor. She was the toughest.
Wow.
She was the
Wow.
toughest.
But look, it pushed you into
Yeah,
your one of your many gifts.
yeah.
Okay. So like I said, she has done so much for me, and I've grown. So editing and correcting papers and everything is not just. It's more to it for me anyway. And we've got testimonies of people that you have helped or that you have edited for that they've even grown. So talk about that a little bit.
Um, I've helped people improve their language and writing skills. Grades in school have improved. And one thing that I do want to make clear that when we write, we often write as we speak, like we speak. And a lot of us don't speak proper grammar. And so your writing is going to reflect the way that you speak. So it's best to get an editor who is familiar with, the editing skills to kind of make your work flow and sound the way you want it to sound.
That makes sense. Hey, see, even Maria can attest to you've been doing this for a while.
25 years.
25 years, y'all, of
25 years.
experience. So, what is your target group?
My target group is, as everyone well know, most people that know me know that I work in the school system as it is. After school system, um, I work with those kids there, kindergarten to fifth grade. And that's where the learning really, really begins, is your foundation begins in elementary school. But my target group that I don't mind helping with is high school, college. I have done master's work, doctorate's work, um, and currently I am working for I'm working professionally as a freelance editor for a book publishing company. I just started. I got hired over the summer, and I'm about to work on my third piece, my
That is
third
awesome.
book.
That is awesome, y'all. And that was her dream job.
Dream job.
Dreams do come true.
They do.
They do. You was talking about how the elementary, even though your target is like middle school, high school, grad, undergrad, and all them college people, and, and even professional publishers.
Right.
So if you're a publisher and you need an editor,
Hit me up.
if you have like any, if whoever you are, if you need an editor,
I'm here.
Corinne, my weight loss coach.
I'm here.
But anyway, I can attest to the younger age, okay, because since English and writing and all that was not my thing, when Demi was going through school, poor CQ. Bless your heart, honey. I just fussed at him because I didn't think that he was doing what he needed to do. So I don't even remember you helping him.
I wasn't. I didn't help CQ.
No.
I
And it
didn't.
was because I thought he was just lacking, probably, or slacking,
Right.
instead of me recognizing that he just needed help.
Right.
I try to get help throughout the school system. And see,
Right.
that's the thing, y'all. I was that parent that I was at that school for him. And I asked for help and I tried to get help and they tested him and he was average and all that. That's what they told me. And they was like, but he's so well behaved. Yeah, but I need help. He needs help.
Right.
And so you can go to your schools and they don't really know how to help you all the time. How to help you help your child.
Yeah, many parents don't know where to go. Sometimes parents don't even know that the child is struggling with writing skills. And to be honest, your success, your educational success begins with reading. Read, read, read as much as you can, as often as you can, because reading is the foundation that just, I mean, like I was telling Tonya earlier today, I had a person come to me who needed math help because I also help with math. They needed math help, and I asked them. I said, "Well, have you read the book?" And they looked at me like, "No, I didn't read the book." Well, you got to read first. You have to read every. If a book is intended for you to read it. If you read it, then that's where your understanding comes from. You have to read.
Nowhere around it.
No way around reading.
And so with Demi, I recognize, okay, she needs specific help. She, her writing skills, English is her strong subject, but her writing suffered a little bit. But we caught it real early. And so how long did you have to help Demi before she was like on her own?
Uh,
Do you
I think
remember?
I helped her. I remember one research paper that she had to write specifically. It was like a 10-page paper, and this is in a Christian school, private school that she went to. I know I helped her with one, but usually if you are the type of person who can follow the follow the process of writing, then it'll click after you see how I edit a paper, and you'll go back and read it to see how it flows before you turn it in. And so I think that happened with Demi because I don't remember helping her with too many projects that she had in school. But it started when she was in elementary school. I think like fourth grade, fifth grade maybe. And once I showed her her mistakes, she was able to just catapult from there, and she was on her own after that. And after about a year, I believe she was. I helped her for about a year, and after about a year, I think she was pretty much on her own. She didn't need my assistance anymore.
And to this day, she's still just an excellent writer.
Right.
So this is not just hire Tammy to edit your paper. You can actually learn how
Right.
to become a writer.
Yes.
You know how to write a paper, how to edit and critique your own
Right. Right.
work if you want to.
Right.
If you want to, some people might not want to. But if you want to better yourself, hiring someone for your college student or your high school student, or you, if you're in a doctorate program or whatever, college, um, it can benefit you as well. It's not just about getting the A. You want to grow too. Because I mean, it's so many people, won't name any, but so many people. Can you think, how many people have you helped through school?
Through college.
Through college, yeah. Let's talk about college.
Mm.
I remember.
First of all, I know it wasn't right then, but I was actually taking classes for people. I was writing everybody's paper, you know, and I guess that's where it really, really started when I started school at. It was Anderson College then, but it's Anderson University now. When I started there in 1996, um, I just started writing other people's. I started writing other people's papers, their essays, their research papers, and I was making A's and making B's for them. What was the question again?
How many people have you said
How many people? How
have
many
you
people?
really done their college work? I mean,
I have. If I had to name a number, probably about 15, 20 people.
that's a lot.
I've actually helped with schoolwork.
When we talking schoolwork, college, all that.
I think I have a master's degree 4 times over.
Yeah, you do.
Because I actually started out writing people's papers. I wasn't just an editor, I was writing. But I dare not do that today.
Yeah,
I won't do that now.
yeah, because they don't learn that way.
No, you do not
You do
learn
not
that way.
learn. So she's strictly a freelance editor. Does anybody have any questions for her? While I'm looking over my questions. Um,
Some of the things that I have edited in the past and present. I've done poems, essays, books, pamphlets, journals, testimonials, senior research projects, and speeches. Like Tonya was saying, I've done speeches as well.
yeah, and now she's working for
And
a
a publishing company.
publishing company, which is awesome. So,
Yes.
okay, I don't see any questions right now, but what I'll do is go back once this ends, and I'll check like the comments throughout the night and tomorrow, and answer any questions, if especially if you're watching a replay. So if somebody wanted to hire you as an editor, whether it's high school, college, or professionally, how can they contact you?
Well, I have this handy dandy second cell phone. So um, you could call me, you can reach me on this phone number here. It's 864-221-7485. This is not my personal phone number. This is just my phone that I do business on. If you call me on this number, and then we can get a report started. Um, and then from there, I prefer, if I do get any documents to edit, I prefer email. email to email. But I am learning a new system through this new production company um, that I'm working with, and I've used it once, and I'm getting ready to use it again. And until I'm proficient with that, it's called track changes in Word on the desktop. Until I'm proficient with that, then I will cross over and start doing that as well. So email to email is easier, but I'm learning a new system right now.
What if they want to just give you like a written?
Oh, if you want, that's preferable. I prefer the
Old school.
old school. I prefer you just giving me a document, dropping it off. I can make those changes. I can get it back. Turnover time for, short essays, poems, speeches, stuff like that. Um, Let me know in advance. I will not do anything if you call me at the last minute, because I do know that high schools, colleges, they give you a syllabus, and it has a time frame for everything that has to be turned in. So if you can get it to me early, I can get it to you back to you the next day. Books, my publishing company is she gives me 2-week turnarounds so far. 2 weeks. She gives me 2 weeks to edit, and I've been able to meet that obligation within 7 days instead of 14.
That's awesome. And you just love it.
I love it, love it, love it. The more the merrier.
So she wants it, y'all. So if you or you're a college student or you're a high school student or whoever, if you're a company, if you're a publishing company or a business and you need or a preacher and you whatever,
Right.
there's nobody that she can't help.
I will not turn anybody away.
Because writing is just not everybody's cup of tea. And it's okay. It's okay. That's why these gifts are given to some. And it's so that we can help the world. And then as far as her rates, I'm sure it's different depending on what it is. So you would discuss that personally.
Yes.
And so what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put that phone number in the description of this video once this ends, because I still don't know how to add the description of the video to this laptop before I go live. So anyway, we'll talk about that later. Um, so I still don't see any more questions. But this been good. Did I forget anything?
No, I think we covered it all.
So y'all give Tammy a hand clap. She did
I was
good.
nervous, y'all.
Ain't that like it?
Very nervous.
Didn't even act like it. And this is just one of her many talents.
Yeah.
But we not here for the rest of them. Because y'all be trying to call her for something else. But this is one of many. She's just multi-talented.
Yep, I have many hats.
Many, 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 many hats. And of course, before I leave, the solution to your problems, y'all, they are not in the refrigerator. So shut the refrigerator and open your mind. And don't forget, contact Tammy for your freelance editing needs.
And before we go, I do want to share I don't know what this is. What you call this? Um, my favorite quote by Zig Ziglar, and it says, "If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you, and if you are determined to learn, no one can stop you."
Ooh, I'm still that. Zig Ziglar, right?
Zig Ziglar. That's my favorite quote.
Do y'all hear that? We're gonna say it one more time.
Okay.
Because y'all might hear it again from me.
If you are not willing to learn, no one can help you. If you are determined to learn, no one can stop you.
Oh, I love that, y'all. In every area of your life.
Every area.
That is applicable.
Yes, it is.
So next time on Tony T. Bye.
It's been great. Bye bye.